Here's everything you need to know about the latest Phasmo update, Phasmophobia Ascension. But before we get into that, my name is Dino. I'm a horror streamer, play a lot of Phasmophobia on Twitch. So if you haven't already, make sure you run over there, drop me a follow, come check me out. We'd love to have you there. And if you like indie horror games, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. I upload an indie horror game every week. All right, let's get into it. So these are the patch notes for the Phasmo update, Phasmophobia Ascension. And this is what things look like now that we have the new leveling system as well as the tiered items. Equipment upgrades. Here we go. Each equipment now has 3 tiers, increasing our equipment count from 22 to 60. Tiers cost a large sum of money to unlock, but each tier will cost the same to bring into a contract. Makes sense. Very good. To upgrade a piece of equipment, reach the required level, go to the shop, press on any item's UI tile on the screen, then hit upgrade. I like that. We're going to see in a second what the first tier of all the items look like. As the items progress, we'll probably update on more videos on how to use them and what they look like and all that sort of stuff. So a few things have been renamed. Several names have been replaced to accommodate changes for the new upgraded tiers, so that word covers a broader spectrum. Okay, fingerprints evidence. Fingies is now called Ultraviolet. Footsteps, photos and descriptions are called footprints. Candles and lanterns are firelights. Matchbox and lighters, igniter. Smudge sticks and sensor, incense. Camcorders and movie camera, video camera. Glow sticks and UV torches, UV light. Sanity pills, sanity drink, pills and shot, sanity medication. Head-mounted cameras, flashlight and goggles, headgear. Weak or strong flashlights is called a flashlight. That last one is going to be really difficult for me to remember, but that's okay. Dots has changed. We felt that dots wasn't a very interactive evidence type, so we've completely refactored it from the ground up. Instead of being a clone of the ghost that gets spawned in and revealed with dots, the following will happen. You will no longer get duplicate dots ghosts or dots triggering during events, hunts, or other interactions. Wow, okay, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. Ghosts with dots evidence can now enter a short dot state. Ah, interesting. Where they are temporarily visible with infrared light. During this time, they will wander towards the nearest player before disappearing if the player is in the same room. Okay, nice. Dots ghost photos now count as normal ghost photos. Oh, interesting. So you no longer have to farm to get a photo of the ghost if it's a dots ghost. I love that. Note, banshees will try to roam towards their target instead. Ooh, okay, I like that. Firelights and igniters. You can now turn off firelights by pressing the use button again while holding it. Firelights now have a duration for their effects and no longer stop the sanity drain completely, with different amounts of sanity benefits per tier. Oh no, I was such a little candle boy. I was always like going through asylum and stuff like that with a little candle. Oh no, they've nerfed my favorite thing. Okay. No! Parabolic microphone. When using a parabolic microphone, you'll now clearly hear all sounds you are aiming towards within range, while the all other sounds will be muted. Interesting. Incense. Sweet home. Okay. The interval in which the ghost checks if an incense is active is now much smaller, making repelling the ghost much more consistent. Using incense during another incense's effect will now reset the timer instead of doing nothing. Love that. Whenever you're playing with friends and someone smudges or double smudges, it's going to extend the time that it works instead of it doing nothing. Love that. Amazing change. Salt and ultraviolet. Salt will now only reveal footprints if the ghost has ultraviolet evidence. Oh, that's really good. No more looking for fingies or wraiths. UV prints will now be charged by a UV light to take a successful photo. Fantastic. Love that. Footprints will now be affected by ghost traits similar to fingerprints. Oh, yes. Glow sticks can now be used again after they dim to shake and revitalize the light they produce. Oh, yes. Like when you get a glow stick as a kid, you just like shake it up and make it more glowy. Thermometers and temperatures. Thermometers are now counted as a starter item alongside the other evidence items. Amazing. I never used a thermometer anyway, like ever. The cold breath effect will now show at 5 degrees Celsius and below. You must use the thermometer to find freezing temperatures at 0 degrees Celsius. Or below. Interesting. Okay, so the only way to get freezing now is to make sure you have a thermometer, which now counts as a starter item, whereas before you could just check the freezing breath, which is what I always would do, and then you're there. Room temperatures will now be much more consistent between players. Freezing ghosts can lower the temperature to -10 degrees C. Non-freezing ghosts can lower to 1 C. Okay. Temperatures will now drop at 1/3 the current speed if the temperature is below the minimum weather temperature. Oh, I like that. Lots of changes to temperature. They've really looked into that. That's good to be aware of. tripods and video cameras, max amount reduced to 4. Oh, no, give me 10 tripods. I want them all. Ghosts can now throw video cameras like other items. What? That's crazy. I love that. Ghosts can now rarely knock over tripods. Imagine your friend, you know who I'm talking about, in the van camping, and the ghost just knocks over the tripod. They have to go in there and pick it up. I love that. Amazing. End the van campers. Consumables. Some items are now consumable. That means if you use an item during a contract marked as consumable in the shop, you will have to purchase it again when you leave. Disabling lose items in custom difficulty will not consume the items. Okay, so the crucifixes, the firelight, the igniter, incense, salt, and sanity medication are all consumable, which means you'll have to buy it again. So make sure you stock up and have like auto add into your inventory to make sure you don't accidentally go into a hunt without these items. The photo system added a new photo camera system which takes into consideration the distance and view angle of evidence. Thank God. This will significantly change the quality of photos. Evidence in photos will now need to be closer and centralized to get a higher quality reward. Amazing. I like that. I like any changes to the photo system. You know those times where like the bones in the bathtub and you're standing over it and you take a photo? Counts as nothing. Super infuriating. Reward changes. Several rewards have had their values adjusted to feel more rewarding and encourage the completion of objectives. Rewards for all objectives, tasks, and the weekly challenge have been increased drastically. Amazing, because there's absolutely no incentive in this game to play dailies before that. Amazing. Amazing. You would only play this if you felt like playing Phasmo. It's not one of those games where you're like, oh, I need to hop on for like an hour and do my dailies. Nobody cares. Nobody cares what to jump on, get like $200. Most people out here have like fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars. No one cares about that. Any experience earned will now give you the same amount in dollars. Amazing. Love that. Rewards for collecting the bone will no longer be affected by the reward multiplier. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Training mission, gamepad, pretty cool. If you play this game on a controller, you're a psycho. Blocking players, you can now block other players. Thank God. I love going into random multiplayer lobbies and the amount of toxicity you find in them. Amazing. You need the block button. Brilliant. Here is a whole bunch of new stuff that they've added. Not too relevant to the gameplay, but if you want to have a check, boom, it's here. I'll link everything down below in the description. Some changes. In-game voice system has been replaced with photon voice. Does it sound like this though?
Welcome back. I have some jobs ready for you. I'm sure it doesn't.
Okay. Cool. Some minor changes with demons, moroi, individual ghosts. Again, I won't go through all of them. Make sure you check the patch notes for yourself. And they've made some fixes, which, holy hell, possibly needed to do that. All right, here we go. First time booting up the game. Let's see what it looks like. For the best and most immersive experience, please use headphones. I like how the intro's all changed. Not. Ooh!
Welcome back.
Oh, okay. So, we're greeted by an intro screen. Welcome back. Oh.
Welcome back. I have some jobs ready for you.
Due to the progression system being completely replaced by your previous level and equipment values have been set to 0, you've been fast-tracked to 1 prestige level to allow you to continue playing the game with all maps and difficulties unlocked. Easy. Nice. When you're ready, head to the next screen to customize your new unique player badge based on your legacy level, which will be visible on your player model's arm. Oh, interesting. Oh, like, what's that anime? That one where they had the patches on the arm. Attack on Titan. It's like Attack on Titan. Probably about as many deaths, if I'm honest. Once you've saved your badge, that's it. It cannot be changed, so choose carefully. Okay, make sure you choose carefully because this is what we have to choose from. We can pick between all these different colors, all these different backgrounds. Ooh, oh, I like the hands one. Oh, it has to be that. Look at the numbers. It has to be. It matches my jumper. By the way, you can get your own merch from via my Twitch channel. Look at that. It has to be this one. It has to be this one. Accents. I don't have an accent. I'm Australian. If you're not from Australia, you guys are the ones with accents. I feel like everyone's gonna have their stars. Watch this back. Everyone's gonna have stars. No, it has to be death count. Death count is what we're having. And save. So this is what the screen looks like. This is what I've chosen. Make sure you choose carefully because you can't pick it again. It's here forever or until the next update and they retcon it.
Congratulations, recruit.
Boom.
Welcome to the team.
Here we are. So here's our badge up the top. Ghost hunting recruit, the prestige badge. I have no prestige badge at all or something. I don't know. I think I was only like level 3,000 or 4,000 at the end of the last update or whatever. I didn't grind to 15,000 like some of you crazy people did. I don't know how you did that. First of all, let's check out what the buying screen looks like. Okay, so, ooh, EMF has changed. Look at all this. Look at all this. Flashlight has changed. Photo camera's changed. Spirit box changed. Thermometer stays the same. Note. What the heck is that? Oh, that's the ghostwriting book. Oh. So you unlock all of this stuff as you progress up through the levels. If we do the challenge, does it buy stuff for us? I wonder. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can have a sneak peek at the items without spending any money, because that's what I'm like, baby. Nice. Okay. Nearly pretty much a kitted out van. I tell you what, I'm so smart when it comes to this. Okay, tripods look different. Bang. This is the brand new camera. Let's get out of the van so we can see what it looks like. Oh, this is really terrible, isn't it? I mean, it's tier 1. That's the idea behind it. Through the progression system, you level up your items so they look better. When you have a tier 3 camera, you're going to be able to spot orbs a lot easier than with a tier 1. Makes sense. Oh my god, look at this little... Look at the dots! What? Look at this. Insane. I kind of love it. I'm going to miss the old school dots and just like the whirring that gets inside your head and you know you're about to go insane. Look at all this. Look, and the camera as well. Nice. Oh, okay. So the spirit box goes through the channels like a real spirit box. I'm going to miss the old design. I'm not going to lie. Love it. Okay. Shh. Hush. Shut. EMF. Oh, look at that. EMF looks amazing. Love that. God, look at the... Wait. Whoa. Oh, okay. I thought there was 6 there for a second. Okay. That's what the pills have been replaced with. Nice. Candles and matches. I love that. Look at the candle. Wait, can you not place the candles anymore? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe you can only place them inside. Oh, what? Insane. Oh, I love that. How's that for an aesthetic? Very cool. Salt. Similar, but I believe they're changing it. Parabolic mic tier 1. Oh, crucifixes look so cool. And camera. Look at this camera. Oh my god, look at this camera. It's funny that this is a tier 1 because I dare say that this would be worth more nowadays than what the old camera looked like. Look at this parabolic microphone. Now, when you use the parabolic microphone, it deafens out the rest of the noise and focuses on what you're focusing on. And look at that, cruci. Very cool. And motion sensor. Never change, motion sensor. Never change. I don't think anyone has ever used a sound sensor in their life. Wonderful. Love it. You love to see it. All right. Let's leave. And the ghost is obviously going to be a Goryo. And I'm going to get money from this. It was a shade. Close one. 69. Nice. So here's a quick look at some of the items that are now added into the game. All of them different tiers. Look, you can see the tier of the video camera here. You can see the tier of the dot system here. Motion sensors here. The cameras right here. Crucifixes right here. Thermometers. All the upgrades here. EMF like we used to know. The candles. Look at that candle. Give me the candle. And a lantern. Oh my goodness. Such amazing stuff. Parabolic mic upgrades here. Salt upgrades here. Spirit box upgrades here. All the different tiers. Amazing. Oh, that lantern looks very good. And look at the incense. Look at that bad boy incense candle. Oh, yes, please. Give me the incense lantern any day. Any day. As you can see, they've changed the fingerprint evidence to ultraviolet. So as we know now, footsteps and foot fingerprints count as ultraviolet evidence. I don't think anything else has really changed. And there we have it. That was everything for Phasmo Ascension. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see next. Don't forget, oh my god, Mia, what? Don't forget, if you want more Phasmo content, go follow me on twitch.tv/Dino. If you want more indie horror content, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.